Batwoman is one of the worst shows we've gotten from the CW and one of the worst shows I've seen in general. No matter how much inclusiveness and diversity they crammed into it, no matter how many narratives they pushed in it, it just didn't make up for the awful storytelling, bad CGI, and mediocre acting, but the CW still decided to try and make the show work. And even though viewership's been terrible for all of its seasons, they decided to go ahead with season 3, and it recently started airing. People, of course, aren't happy with it, but it looks like the CW might be done with Batwoman because they aren't planning to do a season 4. I have a few things to show off, but before we get into the topic at hand, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month, or supporting the channel via YouTube memberships. All of the links are in the description, and of course, I do really appreciate all of the support. So I wanted to start with this Cosmic Book News article. It says the CW is not renewing Batwoman. The CW apparently has no present plans to renew Batwoman for season 4, which follows the earlier announcement from March regarding renewals for The Flash and Superman and Lois. We all thought that it was pretty suspicious that they didn't also renew Batwoman then, because you'd think if they were going to renew it, they'd also announce it with those other shows. It says Batwoman not getting renewed comes via the official Batwoman Writers Room Twitter account, which is now advocating for the show's fans to take part in a campaign to help get the show renewed. #Renew Batwoman, the account tweeted with a bunch of smiling face emojis as Batwoman Season 3 debuted Saturday on HBO Max, and I actually am surprised that Batwoman Season 3 debuted with absolutely no excitement, because of course they got 3 seasons of the show. You'd think at this point they'd actually have a core audience that loves the show, but no, it wasn't trending on social media. I haven't seen any positive posts. I haven't seen any talk about Batwoman at all whatsoever. It says, though, Batwoman ratings have plummeted, and this is something I cover once every couple of months. Once a new season starts, I cover the previous ratings, and when a season is ending, I cover the overall ratings, and unfortunately, Batwoman fans have had a very rough time because this show has done terribly, and I honestly was surprised they had greenlit it for a season 3. I thought they were going to stop after 2, but they decided to go with the season 3, but it doesn't look like they're going with a season 4. And if you like Batwoman, that's awesome. I'm not judging you for enjoying the show. I think it's terrible, but it's okay that other people like it. But if you are a Batwoman fan, it doesn't look very positive for you right now. And again, I'm not really surprised to hear that they're not doing a season 4. I mean, this show has gotten terrible ratings, terrible viewership numbers. It's just been an overall failure. The show debuted on the CW in October 2019 and saw almost 2 million viewers tune in. However, by the end, it had only 420,000 viewers, a drop of a massive 79%, and 2 million viewers definitely is a chunk of people watching. But at the same time, if we look at other Arrowverse shows, these numbers are pretty bad. I mean, The Flash started with 4 million viewers. Arrow started with 4 million viewers. Yes, 2 million is half of that, and it's not that bad. But getting all the way down to 420,000 viewers is abysmal for the CW. And of course, over the years, Batwoman has definitely had some problems and seen some controversy. If we look at the season 2 ratings, of course, the critics love this show. They think it's great. They think it's diverse and inclusive. And because, of course, the messaging in the show is women are better than men, they eat it up. But the audience scores have been awful. Season 1 ended at a 16% audience score. Season 2 ended at a 20% audience score, and season 3 right now is sitting at a 33%. So this show hasn't gotten better. It's not like it started really weak, but it's gotten much better. People have hated Batwoman since the very beginning. Going over to the Batwoman Season 2 reviews, half stars, 1.5 stars, half stars, a couple of 5 stars, but it seems like people either absolutely love it or they absolutely hate it, and clearly judging by the overall scores, more people hate it than love it. A half a star. This is to me more PC than a DC show. I don't care about what's going on in the news. I don't watch it at all, so to see it in the show makes me dislike what it's turned into. Yeah, I love the multiracial characters who are vigilante or superheroes. It's racially charged and keeps people triggered for racial justice. Okay, premise absolutely ruined by over-the-top woke plots. The social justice underwriting is enough to make the audience nauseous. This is a show you leave on in the background when you simply need white noise. Bruh, I found this is one of the best TV shows on 2021 with a laughing face, even though it's a half star. People are saying things like, I hated season 1, so I stopped watching. However, a friend told me to continue because season 2 was good. So glad I did much better than the first season. And like I said, if you like Batwoman, that's awesome. Good for you. I personally think it's absolutely trash. I think it's garbage. This show is unwatchable, poor casting and acting, bad writing and acting, politics over content. And this is unfortunately a problem I saw with Batwoman. I tried to give it a shot at first. I even watched some of season 2. I tried to see maybe with different actors and slightly different writers, it would be better than season 1, and it just wasn't. I do not care about Batwoman. I tried. I wanted to give it a chance, and it was just terrible. It is just over the top with the narratives, and the acting is trash, the casting is just mediocre, the writing is awful. It is just not a show that you should waste your time watching. It should be possible to rate this season a 0 out of 5. Why? It's not even about Batwoman anymore. Kate Kane is missing, presumed dead. Random Girl finds the suit. It miraculously fits Random Girl. Random Girl is now Batwoman because of course that's how it works. The first episode was worse than the piles of my dog's leaves in the yard. The writers clearly gave up on this and are going to do anything and put out anything as long as Warner Brothers is stupid enough to renew it. And hilariously, it doesn't seem like they're stupid enough to renew it for a season 4. I don't think that we're gonna get a season 4. Maybe in a couple of months they'll do this big announcement and they will say they're gonna go ahead with one more season to wrap up the story, but at least right now, that's not their plan. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.